guys, how's it going? It's Jacob with the Clicktool Academy. I'm joined today by Clicktool CEO and founder Cruz. How you doing, Carlos?
Good. What's up, guys?
So we decided to sit down today and discuss one of the most requested topics, which is what are the barriers of entry to entering the internet affiliate marketing industry? Sort of what stands in the way of someone who has decided they want to enter and is looking for step one, for what to do first. So something I wanted to start with is something that I found particularly surprising when I first started out, and that is that entering internet affiliate marketing is actually way easier than most people think. So I wanted to get your opinion on that. Why is it so much easier to enter this industry than most people think?
Well, I think that if you compare it against starting a normal, traditional business, then you have so many other expenses. So, for example, if you're starting a store, if you're gonna put together your clothing store, let's say, so you have to spend, let's say, $50,000 to $100,000 on just inventory, which you have no data to support exactly what people are gonna buy. So you have to kind of take a random guess at what people will like. And then you have to spend all this money, probably get a bank loan. Then you have to also, sign a lease. You have to make a big commitment, and in the end, it costs you, on the cheap side, I would say like $200,000 to start your business, right? So this is a pretty big barrier to entry for most people. And the difference is that if you're starting an online marketing business, you can do it from the comfort of your home. You can do it from your couch. You don't have to sign any lease, and then you don't have to buy any inventory. Now you can start a business as an affiliate. So that means that you can literally go and find other people's products. They've done all the work, and now you get to take advantage of that, and you're able to launch campaigns using their affiliate programs and test out without ever really having to make a big investment. So 20 years ago, I think it would be unheard of to start your own business with like $3,000, but I think nowadays that's very, very possible with affiliate marketing.
Yeah, which is insane. Which, when I was first starting off, that was the biggest mind blow to me. Was this isn't that hard to enter? Anybody can do this if you have the basic resources. And really, what I've found and kind of learned from doing my own research and working with you in the academy is that really the biggest barrier then is this sort of cultural conditioning. People are conditioned to think that they can't do that. They can't just go out there. They need to do the traditional path. They need to do the quote-unquote safe path. They need to go to college, get a degree, they need to work hard, they need to stay in their secure career and not really pursue a better, bigger life for themselves. So if you can overcome that and move on, then you can accomplish anything. And which sort of brings me to my next point is if you can overcome that cultural conditioning, if you can overcome sort of those mental barriers, what are kind of some of, just sort of in a short bullet point list, what are some of the main practical barriers to entry into the industry?
So, there aren't many of them. I think that the biggest factor is really time. Most people have to, let's say you have a job and you want to start your own online marketing business, and you really probably you're spending all your time at work, and then after that you get home and you're tired, right? So I would say having the time to spend on it, to dedicate yourself to this after your main income producing job, then that's a big thing, right? So you have to be able to spend the time, and then you really have to have some savings, at least, what we teach with our Clicktool Academy, it's all about paid marketing. So what we teach is really how to buy ads and make money off of that. So there's some big advantages with that where you can scale it really fast, but it also requires, I would say, like $3,000, a $3,000 investment. So that's a physical barrier. So we do recommend having some savings for that. And other than that, it's really just, sitting down and doing the work.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, you have to buy a domain name, sign up for hosting, and then you're really ready to go. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that much. It really just, you keep saying $3,000, just the dedication and the willingness to put in the time. So it's really, that's all it takes. And sort of which makes you ask, like, why are so many people misinformed? What causes this misinformation in your opinion?
I mean, I think that the biggest factor in the world in general of why people don't go after their dreams is, I would say it's mostly fear. It's mostly just like more of an internal thing where things seem harder because you've never tried them, so you don't really know, but they just seem like, okay, it seems like climbing Mount Everest, But even climbing Mount Everest, if you just took it one step at a time, you'd get there eventually, So I think it's a matter of just like actually doing it. It's just that a lot of people don't even try, a lot of people. So I would say this: it's not like you're just gonna, or the people that do try, they don't persevere, right? So it can be the case where people like give it a shot and then they spend a few hours on, let's say, launching their first campaign, but then it's kind of, okay, it's not even close to working, so people are just like, okay, this isn't working out. So people expect fast results. So it's just amazing. I think that it's amazing what you can do if you stick to something over a long period of time.
For sure.
You'd surprise yourself. If you just try to improve on something 1% every day, then at the end of the year you'll end up, I think the number is 37 times better than at the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's really just a matter of sticking to it and having that commitment when things get tough.
Yeah, the themes I'm hearing a lot what you're saying are, it really just comes down to taking that first step, just going step by step. There isn't really the idea of this barrier to entry. It doesn't really exist. What it really is just people who see the barrier, see the end goal 100 steps ahead, and think, oh, I can't get through that barrier, but really they just haven't taken the first step. They need to take that first step. So asking you, what are some good ways to take that first step? What's a good initial place to get information about how to get into this industry?
Well, all right, you are definitely, if you're watching this video, you are in the right place to get started. That's what we do. We teach people how to start their own online and affiliate business. So, you can follow my channel. I put a lot of stuff there that's, it's free and it's very valuable campaigns that I launched from zero to profitability. So I think that I teach a lot of stuff that if you were really dedicated, you could just go with that and make it work. But then, we also have the Clicktool Masterclass, which is the new program we just launched, and it's a very extensive training program that comes with mentorship. It comes with a step-by-step, like practical, the process that takes you from not knowing anything to launching your own affiliate business and being profitable. So we have, I feel like in Clicktool we have all these tools, and then in terms of just taking the first step, I would say, putting some money aside and then picking a product that you're going to promote and making your landing page and launching your campaign. It's really not that, it's just that most people don't even try it. So I don't think it's necessarily that complicated.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, you heard it here. You're in the right place, and definitely check out the Clicktool Masterclass. That is by far above and beyond an amazing place to start, if the best place to start, for sure. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Carlos, so much for joining us here today.
Yeah.